Hey, thanks for being at the SMS local agency, how to earn cash on autopilot. And I have a special guest today, Jason Nath. How are you today, Jason?
Hey man, I'm really excited to be here. This has been an incredible opportunity, and I'm grateful you introduced it to me. Thank you, Ken.
You're welcome. So let's get started. So, um, well, apparently I need to learn how to use this. So if you're learning how to, if you're looking for a business to have more time freedom and or create a lifestyle business, you're in the right place. If you're looking for more income, an additional income, or looking for to supplement or replace your current income, or you want to create a lifestyle business, you're in the right place.
Yes, you are.
Let me introduce you to the 49 billion, that's with a B, telecommunication industry. Now I'm going to make this super simple. So if you can follow easy step-by-step instructions, you can actually do this business. If you can copy and paste, you can do this business. And if you have a couple hours a week, you can do this business. So what is SMS agency? So SMS agency is a license to use the software that I created, and SaaS stands for software as a service. So I created this well, I should say we created a custom software that has over 1 million lines of code, over 14 months to develop it, and over 1,000 man hours. Good news. We maintain the server and update the code and handle all the technical support questions, so you don't have to. You get to set your own price. You also get to select and limit what products the customer can use. And you also get to auto collect payments every month dumped right into your bank account. I know you love that part, Jason.
I love that part. That's my favorite right there.
So just a little bit about me, in case you don't know. So I grew up with a learning, apparently speaking, reading problem, and it kind of plagued me my whole life, and still does today. But I deal with it, and it all works out in the end. And I've been a business owner, self-employed since 1989. And my first business was a karate school, and I actually slept on the floor because I couldn't afford both paying rent for an apartment or house and my business. So I chose my business, and that's what I did. I just slept on the floor. So for 13 years, I taught karate. I also studied Zen philosophies. I was a champion BMX racer for 2 years in a row. I was also a karate state champion in weapons, forms, and fighting. I've done 12 half marathons as a competitor. I'm also a real estate investor. I bought and sold over 150 properties. I'm also creator of another SaaS program called the Ultimate Real Estate Lead System. And in my spare time, I love to coach people, and I've coached and trained over 1,000 people. So that's just a little bit about me. So let's move on. All right, so this SaaS agency program, what is it? So it's a texting software, and some of the features it has the available to change the feel and the look of the user interface. So how you look at it, you can change that on the fly. It uses multiple gateways, so you can either use PayPal, Stripe, or you can actually use both. And then it has 3 different gateways, so you can use Twilio, Plivio, Nexmo. And what a gateway is like an in-between between somebody's cell phone receiving a message and our software. So that's what that does. It has what's called a character length notification. So if you're sending a message and it goes over the 160 characters, it'll let you know that it's going to break it up into 2 messages. And then it also has a caller sender ID, so you can put your local business name on there. And so when it comes to somebody's phone, it'll actually show up as your business name and not just the phone number. And this feature is available for yourself as well as your sub accounts. And I'm going to get to a sub account in just a minute. Okay, and you can also customize your emails for each new user that you take on as a customer. So there's just some of the features, and there's a lot more. I mean, I could probably spend a whole day on all the features and how they work and everything, but we're just going to kind of bullet point them today. So the admin users can now use schedule campaign. So that means you can actually schedule something and not even be there, and it'll send out your message for you. That's really awesome, and that's part of the uniqueness of this software. You can also put banned words in there, so if there's a swear word, you can replace it with an asterisk in the message.
You mean like when all the money dumps into my bank account and I say, "Holy," that like
yeah,
that?
Exactly.
Just checking. Okay.
So you have a subscriber lookup and a merge tag for the bulk SMS. So that means if you want to send out a bunch of messages, you can put the person's name in each message, so it looks a little bit more individualized, and it's not just a spammy message. So you can get really personal about it. And people love being personal about text messages. And then I think I mentioned this before, that you can actually customize your dashboard in the way it looks. And then this is a really cool feature that not a lot of software systems have this, and it's called the real-time two-way chat feature. And what that does is, let's say you send out 500 messages in the bulk SMS, and someone replies. So you can actually have a chat with just that one person. And if you do a group text on your phone, that when somebody replies, everybody gets that message. This isn't the case, so you actually get to individualize each message. And then this fast SMS sending mode is available. So it's a unique feature, and I'm not going to get into it because it's kind of would take some time, but just let you know that it is available, and for the bigger customers that have like 50,000 people on their texting list, that's what that would be used for.
And I'll say that actually, I don't know, but that's actually a really, really cool feature, because we actually are going after one of our clients. We're going after that client because what we've done is we found clients that already have text messaging services. We've actually signed up for their service and found out that they don't have that fast SMS sending mode. So we are actually going in and approaching them, and we're saying, if you have services, we know you have services, they're just done poorly, they're just done wrong.
Yeah.
You're sacrificing with your customer as a result of that. Let us fix it and do it right. And we're of course not telling them what's wrong with it, but we're definitely telling them we have the solution for it, and we're able to demonstrate that. So that's a huge feature that other people, they may or may not have, but they're not setting it up right. And that's the key. It's got to be set up right. And that's a very cool feature.
Exactly. Yeah. Thanks for the input. Okay. So basically, this is what the screen looks like when you have your own system and it's all set up. You can put your own logo there, and then it'll say this says sign into your tablet. This would be sign into your business name, whatever you want to create as your business name. And that's what people see. So when they go to login, all they see is your name, and we just run in the background. So it's a pretty awesome feature. Not a lot of softwares offer that. And this is what the dashboard looks like when you log in. So it tells you like how many campaigns you have set up, how many autoresponders you have set up. And I'm going to get to, in case you don't know what those are, I'm going to get to those in just a minute. How many subscribers you have and how many unsubscribers you have. And then how many over the last 10 days. It kind of gives you an overview. Okay, so a campaign is something that when somebody, let's just use pizza, because that's a kind of a common thing. Everybody knows about pizza. That, let's say they type in, a user would type in pizza to pizza parlor, and they're going to get a special offer. So it doesn't matter what time of day or night the person signs up. They get a coupon or whatever you want to send them, and they get that special offer. And now you have a subscriber on your list. Now you can set that up so it drips out every Tuesday and sends them a new offer, or every Wednesday, or every day, or the possibilities are endless with that. So that's what a campaign is, and it just basically drips out content at a specific time, whatever you want. So anything to add to that, Jason?
Well, the thing I like best about the campaigns is, so for example, if you're going to use the pizza parlor in a campaign, what we would do is we would train our customers over the first 30 days. We want to train them to take action. We want to train them on things they're on. And this is an evergreen campaign. So it doesn't matter whether that person signs up at 2 o'clock in the morning on a Thursday, or 6 months from now they sign up. So you don't want to do like a special at St. Patrick's Day in your campaign. You want to do that evergreen thing. So what we do is we train our customers using the campaign to take action. We usually tell them, like, we know, because our business, we know our business model in the pizza place, we know that typically Wednesdays are pretty slow days. From 3 o'clock to 6 o'clock is pretty much dead. So what we do is we schedule every single Wednesday, we do a special text to our text club. So we hey, Pizza Text Club special only right now between 2 o'clock and 6 o'clock, get a free beer with every pizza bought, that kind of thing. So we're training them right off the bat, like, hey, we're going to send you a text. You get in here and you're going to get something from it. And that's the beginning of the campaign. So I really like it for that reason. And I like the campaign short, sweet version of it is anything you can do in an email campaign. What sold me on this system is that basically I can do an email campaign, but I can do it in text messaging, which means the difference between a very low, ridiculously low open rate to an incredible open rate. And I'll let Ken sell that sizzle later.
Thank you. All right, let's just move on here. So the next is the autoresponder. So an autoresponder is just a single response. So let's go back to the pizza scenario. So somebody signs up for pizza, you say, welcome to the pizza club, and that's it. But now you have a subscriber, somebody that's on your list, which is next, and that is the subscriber. So it'll show you all your subscribers, who's unsubscribed, and what campaign they're subscribed to. So you can have multiple campaigns, actually unlimited campaigns. You can create one for pizza, one for bars, one for what's some other ones, Jason? Coffee clubs or stuff.
Well, when it comes to the autoresponder, I really like that. Realtors really seem to dig that because they're doing an open house for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Yeah. They can just put an autoresponder in for a keyword 3BA, or 3 BR, and then that puts them on a 3-bedroom list. So you don't really want to drip a campaign to them because that house is going to change at any given point in time, but you still want them on your list. So you throw them on that 3-bedroom list, and then what you do is, and I'm jumping ahead here, but what you do is after they're on that list, now I can send everybody who's looking for a 3-bedroom in my part of town, I can send them every single open house I'm doing, every single listing I'm at. We've actually got kind of Ninja, if it's okay if I tell you some of these ticks. We got Ninja with a realtor is really cool. If you're a realtor, I apologize, but we figured out how to literally just swoop in and take up other else's business. So what my realtor does is she will do an open house in a neighborhood, let's say a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, whatever. And then she gets all these names on her list. And then what happens is when she goes back to the office, she scours the MLS for the same 3-bedroom, 2-bath in those neighborhoods. So anybody who just shows up to an open house, doesn't have a realtor represented,
Yeah.
She now texts them other people's listings, but offers to show it a day earlier than the open house. So if the open house is on Saturday, she's like, hey, there's going to be an open house on Saturday, but you don't want that competition. Let's get in there on Friday. And what she's doing is she's literally selling other realtors' listings faster than they are, because she can reach the people she knows are looking for that 3-bedroom, 2-bath right there. So it's kind of some ninja stuff, but it's pretty cool.
Yeah. That's awesome. And
that's, by the way, that's using autoresponder and bulk. That's using autoresponder to get them on the list, and then bulk texting to tell them about it. So.
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to get to that in just a moment.
I'm sorry, I jumped ahead.
All right.
I
no
get
worries.
Excited.
All right. I know. Me too. So the next one is appointments. Basically, that's just an appointment. This would work great for salespeople. So you have an appointment and you just want to confirm the appointment. Let's say your average appointment lasts 30 minutes. You can also schedule another message go out afterward, and let's say an hour after the meeting, to just say thank you. You know, if you need any more information, please contact me or go to my website, or whatever message you want to send them.
Yeah. Also works really good for like mechanics that do regular oil changes. What you do is when you get them in, you go ahead and you schedule your appointment. Hey, come on Tuesday to get your oil changed, and then you immediately set an appointment for 3 months later to come back. And they just get the text. They don't even remember that they set the appointment, but they just, oh, I got an appointment to come and get my oil change on Thursday.
Boom.
So, yeah.
Yeah, good point.
And of course, the thank you after they drive off, like an hour after they drive off, they get that nice thank you for coming in. Really appreciate your business, and we'll see you in 3 months. And then so it's pretty cool. I like appointments for that reason.
Yeah, awesome. The next is a real-time chat. So there's 2 ways to chat with people, and one is through the bulk SMS, which is next. So a bulk SMS is you taking, let's say, everybody on your pizza list, and you're sending them a message all at the same time. Okay, and you could also break that up a little bit, and you could say, I only want to send Jason a message. So he's in my pizza club, and I just want to have him have this special offer on Tuesday, and I just sent him a message. Now, the cool thing about this is the bulk of SMS can automatically get set up with a real-time chat. So let's say Jason responds, it's going to let me know that I have a chat. Somebody wants to chat with me. So if I send out 500 messages or just one message, I can have single chats with individuals. So that's really cool. And then the QuickTime SMS is
I'm sorry, but you're being incredibly modest here. I'm gonna help you out here.
All right.
So first of all, that real-time chat is freaking awesome. It is incredible, and nobody else does this. This is what makes you. This is what helps you stand out as an agency beyond all your competition. There are some very, very cool pieces that help you like really stand head and shoulders above all your competition, and that right there feature is one of them. Another really cool reason to use that chat, and just give you an example here, and you can get really, really creative with this as well, but just really simple. Let's say I'm going to email my whole customer list. I'm going to say, hey, we got a special going on today. It's 2 large pizzas for the price of 1. Well, we can go in there and we can literally say, reply to this. We're only going to do this for the first 100 pizzas sold. So reply to this text with what your pizzas are. 2 large 1-topping pizzas. And nobody does freehand like this. Like literally the customer one customer can reply back, I want 1 pepperoni and 1 sausage. And the other guy can reply back with pep mushroom. And it doesn't matter. It's the software's not going to get confused. It's not going to come back with a funky text that says, sorry, we don't understand what you're talking about. You actually get a real-time chat, so you can establish that. Also, the fact that you might send 500 messages out to your customers, but when they reply, they are not spamming your other 499 customers because they're coming right back to you. So it breaks a big list into an individual text, and it tells you as an agency owner, and it tells you as a client, it tells you who's responsive on your list. I
Yeah.
mean, when you know who's responsible on your list, then you know who to bonus, you know who to send special messages to, and again, you just sub out your list using your keywords, which you haven't even talked about yet. But yeah, it's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Yeah,
So anyway,
exactly.
the chat is like huge. It's big time huge. So I don't want you to just to gloss over that one. That
Yeah.
one's big.
Thank you. Um,
Uh,
yeah. So the QuickTime messages, let's say you went to a meeting last night, you had met a couple people, and you just put them in this QuickTime SMS, and you could send all three of them a message individualized, and then if they responded, or when they respond, you will also have a individual chat with each one of them. So again, it's the chat is a really cool feature, like Jason pointed out. Um, yeah, and then the scheduler. Oh, I know you love this one because
I do.
Jason has a meetup group, and he at the beginning of the month he can send out, hey, just a reminder, around the first of the month, on the 25th we're having a meeting, and here's the meeting date, and and give the people the information. And then 2 weeks out, it'll send another message out, just a reminder, and then the week out, and then the day before, and then that same day. It's endless, right? I mean, isn't that one
It's
of your
endless.
favorites?
It is. It's one of my favorite. Well, there's a lot, but one of my favorites because, like, for example, one of the things we do with text messaging is we're building a relationship with our customer. So it's really, really simple here. I can send a personalized text message to every single one of my clients, every single one of them, by hitting one button, programming it, setting it up in the schedule. So when it comes to Easter, because this, you can send an Easter, Happy Easter. You can send a Christmas. You can send Happy Hanukkah, holidays, whatever. You can pre-program these things so that all of your list gets it, which is just so powerful because, again, it's really about building that relationship. You may not be selling them something, but you're still building that loyalty, or building that brand loyalty and that relationship. And when it comes to that, it's so much easier to do that on Scheduler than it is to set up individual appointments to do it the other way. So this Scheduler just makes it really easy to send it to everybody. Boom, it's done, and I don't have to think about making sure that I'm greeting people on the various holidays, St. Patrick's Day, things like that. You want to, New Year's Eve, all those things are just like defaults in the calendar. Just get your calendar list, plug in all your holidays, and it becomes real personal that way.
Yeah. Well, you could even do birthdays too, right?
Birthdays, all of it. Yeah, birthdays you would set up as more of an appointment than you would in the scheduler. But but yeah, it's absolutely, again, it's a way to be real personable with people and to make it really build that relationship. That's what it's all about.
Yeah. Good.
Well, actually, it's building a relationship so they spend money. That's what it's all about.
In your bank account. Boom.
Yeah, dumping it, right? Boom,
Yeah.
dumping it in the bank account.
Yeah, there's some more details down here, and I'm not going to get into all of that because I get into that in the training. But basically, you got reporting, and you can set up your own payment plans, and it's auto recurring, so you don't have to actually think about, oh, is this person going to pay me this month? It's automatically drafted from their credit card or their PayPal account, so you don't have to worry about that.
That's perfect.
Yeah. So, Jason only's been using this a couple of weeks, and I brought him on because I wanted him to share his experience. And if you want to hook up with Jason, ask him any questions, anything, or just follow him on Facebook, you can go to jasonnath.com. So to date, and we just talked this morning, he has 45 subscribers on his list. He's got 5 clients that are using the system, and the potential new clients, and then he's working with multiple industries. So, I'll just let you take over, Jason, and share what your experience is of using the software, the ease of use, and then anything else you want to add to that.
There's a few minutes of learning curve. It's not a big it's not a big process to learn how to use it. It's
Well,
pretty simple.
and let me add something to that, Jason, because you actually didn't have the training videos that I'm gonna make for the rest of the group. So,
Right.
yeah, you kind of had to learn this on your own, right?
I did, but like I say, it was not a big learning curve. It was only a few minutes in each section to kind of figure things out. And if you've ever done any emailing campaigns at all, then pretty much it's intuitive. But this has more features than email, and it has a much better response rate than email.
Yeah.
But it's similar. The campaign's similar to an email drip system, and autoresponders are similar. So learning wasn't difficult. It's pretty self-explanatory. One thing that I really like about it is that it's really easy to pitch, really easy to present. I've been able to present this and pitch this literally standing in the grocery line without going into too much complication, because every single person has their phone on them practically all the time. So it's real simple. If I'm in an elevator and I want to pitch Tony Robbins, I know how to do it. I just say, hey, Tony, do me a favor, text power, to this, text SMS to this number, text this to that number. And what you're going to get is you're going to get a 7-day text response, which I think you could really implement and use in your business. Done. He texts. It's on his phone. I don't have to pitch anymore because now my texting is doing my job for me. And it's great. So, I mean, really simply, that's an easy way to pitch. And when you go into a business, I've done into businesses, I've just literally cold called, knocked down doors, walked into a business. And when I do, it's one of two things. Either I'm explaining what text messaging is all about, or they're familiar with the text service, they just don't use it. In which case I just say, well, let me just send you a link. And, instead of sending them an email, which gets lost, instead of doing all that sort of stuff, I send them a text. And I know they're going to read it. Going to read it. The best part about it is when I sign people up on this program, I know if they unsubscribe. And so far, I have 0 unsubscribes, 0. And I'm texting these people consistently, regularly. Yeah. So it's really, really good for that. If you're giving them value, you're giving them content, it makes sense. So easy pitch, easy introduction. What do you do for a living is a real easy answer. What do you do for a living? Well, you have a cell phone? Yeah. Well, let me show you real quick. Just go ahead and text my keyword over to my number and you'll see exactly what I'm doing. Right. That's awesome. And then they always want to know more. Tell
me more.
I actually had one guy tell me, I sent them my text, my series. I have a 7-day sales cycle, and I sent him the series, and he literally called me the next day before the text went out to him, and he said, "So are you going to sell me on this or what? Because I like it. I just want to know." I'm like, dude, it's 9:40 right now. Get me till 10 a.m. You're going to get another text. Like, okay. So I mean, they want to know. They really do. So yeah. It's been really a good experience. Overall, I got to say that the system is nice, and it's your imagination as to who could use this service. It really is. It's totally up to you.
Yeah, Gary, love it. I love it. Which actually brings us into who actually uses this.
Yeah.
And these are just some general ones: coffee shop, bars, pizza parlors, doctors, dentists, massage therapists, basically anyone that can wants to increase their foot traffic, increase revenue, or even brand loyalty, can use this system. So
if a company, we were talking about like pizza places, things like that, if they are slow, it's great for generating business. It's great for generating to fill those dead times. It's great for that. So
I mean, can you imagine like you said, a pizza parlor that's slow on Wednesdays at 4:00. So 2:00, you send out a message saying, "Hey, pizza special, $5 off, with a drink," or something like that. Mm-hmm. Like now Wednesdays are freaking packed.
Yeah, exactly. Then you got to change your schedule to start talking about Thursdays now.
Yeah. Right, and you got to bring in more staff because you get all this new customers, right?
That's right. That's exactly one.
That's revenue. All right. So you probably want to know how much money you can make with this thing. So here's
That
just
was
a
the hook for me right there. we know how to get them out of business. We want to know how to get us a lot of business. How much we're going to make, right?
exactly. So I mean, this is just like a typical scenario, and I just want to make a disclaimer. Anything I'm going to say is not typical results. If you don't take any action, you're not going to make any money. It's simple as that. So, but let's just go over this. So let's say you have a basic plan at $47 a month, and you have 20 customers. That's it, 20. Your gross take what'd you say? Gross profit? No, gross. What am I trying to say?
Gross revenue.
Gross revenue. Thank you. Would be $940. Okay, so let's say each one of those 20 customers sends out 1,000 text messages per month. Okay, which is highly unlikely, but we're just playing around here. Would cost you $158. Okay, and then it's $1 per number for the rental fee or leasing fee for the phone number, which is $20. Okay, so if you take the 940 minus the 158 minus the 20, you come up with $762 per month of profit that dumps in your bank account every month.
Boom. Just dumps it right in there.
Seriously, one of my favorite things is to wake up in the morning and see that email or emails with, you got money. I love that part.
I have actually on my bank account, I have alerts. I have alerts set up on my bank account for deposits.
There you go.
So when there's a deposit made that I'm not expecting and it goes ching, ching, it's beautiful.
Love that part. All right, let's bump it up just a little bit. So now let's say that you got a plan that's $97. And when I say plan, these are like typical prices out in the marketplace. I'm not just like making these up. And let's say you had the same let's go.
Went ahead. There you go.
Yeah, have the same 20 clients. Okay, and so the gross revenue would be $1,940. Now let's say you bump that up to 2,000 messages for the 20 clients. That would be a cost of $316. And you got the same rental cost, $1 a number for the same 20 clients. Okay, so if we take the 1940 minus the 316 minus the 20, we come up with a net profit of $1,604 monthly in your bank account.
Just dumping right in your bank account.
Boom.
I love it.
All right, let's go with just one more. Now, this is your premium package. At $147, you still got 20 clients, although they are using 3,000 messages per month. Your gross revenue would be $2,940 minus the 474 minus the 20 would be the 2,446 monthly profit. Boom. 20 customers. That's it. Okay, you're making over $2,000 a month. I just find that amazing.
I love it. It's not a lot of effort, and yeah, it's super easy.
Yes. All right. So I'm gonna try to sell you on something. That's the intent.
Of course.
Here. Yes, of course. Now, with the whole licensing for the local agency SMS model, I'm also including a monthly call with me. I'm an international performance coach, so I've coached people in the United States, Canada, Europe, and all over the place. Okay, so you're gonna get a monthly coaching call with me where I'm gonna actually train you in how to have conversations with people and enroll them in your business. I'm also going to include a WordPress site. So you can set up, not only do you set up your own business, you have your own WordPress site now, which is easy to use. There's tons and tons of tutorials out there in case you get stuck and don't know how to use it. It's also, if you want to hire somebody, it's fairly inexpensive to hire somebody to build your website. How much did yours cost, Jason? I think it was a couple $300 bucks. 300.
Yeah, 300 bucks. Yeah.
Boom, done. Right. We also have the drop and drag page builder built right inside in case you want to do it yourself. Easy peasy. So there's going to be a SSL certificate, which is required to do payments online. Okay, so that comes free. You get your own ticketing system in case people have questions. They're not actually calling you. They can go through your ticketing system, and then you can direct the technical questions right to us, so we can take care of those for them. It includes a pricing table. How easy is that to use, Jason? Like you're just fill in the numbers, boom, right?
Yeah, it's pretty simple. We created our own pricing structure for us, comparable to the industry. One thing that I really like to feature in that, if I can talk about it, is you have actually kind of like a hidden pricing table as well.
Mm-hmm.
So like when I'm working with a larger client that is not one of my run-of-the-mill, staying in small range, between $30 and $150 a month kind of plans, I can create a customized plan for them, but hide it and then let them buy it directly from that. So
yeah,
it makes it a lot nicer. I like that, and it's super easy, and it kind of self-generates everything for you.
Right. And then you got the reoccurring and setup fees. So you can choose just reoccurring, or you can add setup fees. Another nice feature is that you can actually take payments over the phone. So it's got a built-in back-end system, and you can set up the person's account and then just take their credit card information right there and have their account set up for them, and they're ready to go.
Perfect.
Now, I know this is another one of your favorites, the local business lead generator. When I showed you this, I remember your face. I was like, oh my God, this is freaking awesome.
I love this. It is freaking awesome. It is great. Yeah. You can sell just that and forget everything else, and it'd be worth it.
So basically what the local business lead generator is it allows you to, let's go back to the pizzas. You want to find all the pizza parlors in Phoenix. So you type in Phoenix Pizza, or is it Pizza Phoenix? I can't remember. But anyways, it pulls up every pizza joint in Phoenix, and it not only pulls it up, it gives you their Facebook page, their Google page, their phone numbers, right?
Phone numbers, address,
emails,
email addresses. It'll bring up their websites. It'll bring up their latitude and longitude. It'll bring up all kinds of information for you.
Yes.
And it's great for marketing. And this isn't what you did, but what we did was we exported all that documentation out, and then we went into Google Maps, and we imported it, made a custom map, and it literally, boom, showed me all the pizza places all around. So I can sub that out, and I got a sales call day, man. And Google just checks them off for me as I go. It's beautiful.
Oh my God!
All of the information pulled out of there. It's great.
That's awesome. And I'm going to offer this super bonus. So I'm going to offer a free trip to Mexico. Well, actually, you get to choose. So it's Mexico, Las Vegas, and what was the other one, Jason?
Orlando.
Yes, for the first.
I know that because he had 6 trips, but I got the first one, so you got 5 left. I know that.
All right. So there's going to be 5 free trips. When I say free, that doesn't mean you got to pay anything other than, what is it, the sales tax and the
resort fee.
I
actually did it, and if I could tell you about that, those things make me nervous. I always get a little leery about that stuff.
I know.
But the reality of it is I did that. I booked it immediately. I wanted to take immediate action. It's what I do. My daughter's graduating in June. I'm like, hey, I want to book a vacation for us. So we chose Mexico. It's 5 nights, 6 days. It is, you go through the process, you find out exactly what the resort is. It's a 5-star resort. It's gorgeous. They went through the whole process with me. The only thing that bugged me about it is, they like to talk a lot, but whatever. They're telling you about all the cool features. Like, I already knew what I wanted to do. I researched that beforehand. So it was, for that one, it's in Mexico. It's 5 nights, and it was $20 or $19 and some odd cents a day. So $20 a day for a resort fee and taxes. That was for the room, not per person. So for example, it's just my daughter and I going, but if you wanted to take, like, your wife, husband or wife, so if you had 2 adults and 2 children, it was still $20 a day for the whole room,
That's crazy.
So my total out the door with that thing was $98. Now they did have some offers. You could like buy an all-inclusive where you got to eat and drink and all sorts of stuff, but I don't drink, so it doesn't make sense for me to pay for alcohol I'm not drinking.
Exactly.
And so for me, I didn't do that, which is really cool because literally it's a 5-star resort for $98 for 5 nights. And they offer the upsell. They don't like push it down your throat or anything like that. It's real simple. Hey, if you'd like to do an all-inclusive, it's available. And I'll break the secret out, man. It's $199 for 2 adults to do the all-inclusive. I didn't have kids, so for me it was. I mean, my daughter's old enough that she's considered an adult, so I didn't get the price on a family of 4. But for 2 adults to go all-inclusive was $199 more. So ultimately, if I had done the all-inclusive and all you drink alcohol, it would have been $300 for both of us to go for 5 nights. I'm like blown away by it. I'm excited. It is awesome. So yeah, that is definitely a deal, and it's a good deal. That's a big thing. Again, I don't know if I mentioned it, but the room that I'm booking, I did research on that thing. I looked it up, and it's $653 a night.
Damn.
And you got it to me, and that makes it all the better.
Yeah. Awesome. All right. So in a minute, I'm going to give you the actual cost of it. But before I do that, I want you to know something. So this is a limited time offer. And up on the top, if you see coupon code, that's the coupon code to take away the monthly fee.
Nice.
Okay. If that coupon code is gone, the offer's gone. Like, it's not coming back. And the way you get there is you go to tech1, that's numeric number 1.com/SMS-offer. Simple. And you'll see a page that looks just like this. It's got all your what's included in this special offer, along with your free trip. Okay, and you don't even have to go on the free trip. If you give it to somebody if you don't want to go.
All right, I interrupt here for just a second. I got to say this because here's the cool part about it is like, set this thing up. First of all, I don't even know why you're watching us right now. You should be going to the site, right? Okay, that's so go. There's only 5 trips left, so go get it. Get the trip because there's no better experience, and you guys probably already know this, but there's no better experience than being on vacation and having that money just dumped into your bank account. Okay, so the best part, I've done work my whole life. I'm an entrepreneur. The best part about this is that this thing is running on autopilot when you're done. Like, you sell those 20 customers and you're getting that money in your account every single month.
Yeah.
You want to sell more customers. Of course you do. But if you take a vacation, it doesn't stop. That money just keeps coming in and coming in and coming in. So, yeah, don't tell them don't take it. Take the vacation. You need to take vacations. Treat your family right. Go and enjoy this thing, man. And know that while you're out on that vacation, money is just dumping into your bank account. Okay, I'll shut up now.
Yeah, good point. Good point. Love it. Okay, so normally the charter membership is $997 and $297 a month. Okay, but for limited time, limited offer. Well, before I get into that, I just wanted to let you know that this is a ground floor opportunity. What that means is that, what comes along with that is you have no monthly fees. I said no monthly fee. So it's a one-time, that's it. So any cash you make, any money you make after you pay the initial fee is yours. It's all profit. And
so basically, that's no monthly fee to you.
Yeah.
To be fully transparent, there is a monthly fee for the phone number you're texting from. That's $1.
Exactly.
So if that's going to hurt you and struggle, then you probably shouldn't take that vacation.
Exactly.
So, but yeah, the no monthly fees thing is a huge thing, because that literally is just saving you thousands of dollars on this business every single month.
Yeah, exactly.
Or every single year. Sorry, not month. Year. Hundreds of dollars every single month.
And then you get a chance to be part of a growing team. Like I love coaching people. I love helping them grow to their fullest potential. And if you're hesitant about this business, you're not quite sure if you can do it, I am your guide. Like I got your back, and I want you to win.
I can attest to that. You've been there every step of the way. Anytime I had a question, anything like that, you've been incredibly supportive and responsive.
Yeah, good. And now there's some cons with this, because we're not quite done with the documentation. We're not quite done with the training, and I'm hoping by the time you watch this that the training will all be done. And you might find some small bugs. And I've tested this thing. Like I said at the beginning, we got thousands of man hours in this thing. And I just want to let you know that when there's something that comes up, there's a bug that comes up, we're on it. Like, Jason, how long does it take for us to respond and get that fixed?
Yeah, so I've been doing this a few weeks now, and yet our customers rolling pretty simply. The nice part about it, and this is a huge thing, is that there's a built-in ticketing system. So I can report tickets all day, all night, and I do. Whenever I see something I want changed, you talked about earlier, you talked about customizing your dashboard. Yeah, I wanted to put my colors in there, so I have my purple in there. It's my company colors. So things like that, even the little things like, hey, this is something I need, this is something I want. That documentation system, that support system that you have in place at CRM, makes a huge difference. And the best part about it is sometimes you send these things off and they just never get responded to, but not with Ken. With this charter membership, literally I'm getting responses right away, and I'm getting the fix in place within minutes, if not an hour or so. I think the longest stretch of period that I had, and I knew you were in a class, so I knew you were actually gone for the day.
Yeah.
And the fix still was fixed within 24 hours. So by the time I got up in the morning, it was done. So I can say I've never had a struggle with. I have seen bugs; they do happen, but I've never really felt the pain of them, because you're pretty quick to get them taken care of, and I like that. Yeah. Another thing I will say, and this is again being all transparent about this. There was one time in the whole experience where I was not able to send a message, let's say if I wanted to, but it was down, and I let you know it was down. And again, it was fixed in a very quick time period. But it goes to show you the responsiveness. When I was down, you took it seriously, you made it happen. Now, I want to be clear to all the people listening to this. The software may have been down for a few minutes, for a little bit of time, but the reality of it is that I have a ban on my services that I don't send text messages after 10 p.m. and I don't send them before 9 a.m. So the software didn't work. It was already after 10 p.m. So I wouldn't have sent a text message anyway. But that's the one thing I want people to know, is that, hey, when things happen, you're responsive, whether it's 10 o'clock at night or 5 o'clock in the morning. I've gotten real quick responses. I can applaud that and say that is just amazing. Yeah. And it's because you care about your software. You care what products you're putting out there, and you want us to look good, and we're doing it. And I appreciate that. So thank you.
Yes, absolutely. All right. So here's the deal. So the charter membership for limited agency license that are available is $9.97. That's it. One-time fee, and today only. You don't pay any monthly fee. So like I said, everything that you have coming in on your monthly reoccurring is yours. So how long does it take you to recoup that 987, Jason?
Not long. I mean, just based on your examples earlier, if you get 10 customers in, if you can't close 10 customers on this, then you got a problem. You
Yeah.
have bigger problems. I gotta say though, this is really good. In case anybody is wondering or curious, I bought my agency. So I paid for my agency. I spent the money. I invested in this because I think it's the right thing to do. It lets me have so much in terms of time freedom, and lets me have so much in terms of financial freedom. It really does. So when I saw the opportunity, Ken was talking about it literally in a Starbucks with me. He was saying, this is what I'm doing. I'm just checking out my friend and say, hey, what are you doing? He says, this is what I'm working on. I said, I want in. And he didn't have a price yet. He didn't have all that sort of stuff. When he came up with this price tag, he let me have the opportunity. So I am a full-fledged paying member of this thing, and it is worth every freaking penny. It would be worth every penny if he's charging the $297 a month. So if you're seeing this, if someone pirates the webinar and throws it up on YouTube, and you're seeing this and that deal is gone, it's still well worth it. It's an incredible deal. You can make so much money off this, and it's truly what we like to call a systemized process. Once it's done, it's duplicatable over and 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 over again. You're building yourself a legacy here, not just a business.
Yeah.
I really, really think it's a great deal. And I think that if you're still listening to us, you haven't clicked that button to buy it, you're an idiot. Sorry. I'm just going to be honest. We talk about transparency.
Exactly.
It didn't take me more than 5 minutes to figure out I wanted this. So it's something you want to take the action on now.
Yeah, exactly. So there you go. You're going to go to Tech One. That's a numeric number one, like it shows down the bottom in the red, .com/SMS-offer. Okay, and then you're going to come to a page that looks just like this, and you're going to click register now, and it's going to take you through 1, 2, 3, 4 steps, and it tells you in each step what to do to set up your account. And once it's set up, you could probably literally be set up in business running in less than 30 minutes. Is that fair?
Agreed. Yes. Yeah. And the thing is, don't forget about the coupon code. If you're seeing a coupon code in there, use it, because that kind of tripped me up the first time. They can tell you I had to put in a support ticket right away going, hey, I can't figure out how to use the coupon code.
Yeah,
so make sure you use that.
Yeah, good you mentioned that. So you put the coupon at the payment gateway. So when it comes time to pay, look at the very top. It says enter coupon code here, and you just click that and then enter the coupon code. So that's it. Any final words for you, Jason?
No, you know what? The one thing you did say earlier, and I just want to emphasize again, this charter agency stuff is building a community. We are supporting of each other. So if I can help you in any way, obviously Ken is the technical genius on this thing. He's the one who's put it together. He's the one who's spent thousands of hours doing this. But if I can help in terms of presentation stuff that I've done, showing you some funnels that I've built out, like that, I'm very happy to be part of this community, because our goal is to grow the industry. So let's work together and let's crush this.
Awesome. All right, everybody, that's it. Go to tech1.com/SMS-offer now. If you haven't done it already, do it now.
Do it.
That's it. I'm peace
out.
out.
Hey, thanks, man. You take care.